Okay, phone. Stop doing that. Okay, we're on to part 2 of Stormblood. So, since we finished part 1 of it, so 1/2 of it is completed. So part 2. Making their way across the Ruby Sea, the heroes fell upon the shores of Yangtze, a region in which had languished under imperial rule for 25 long years. In order to wrest these troubled lands from the spiteful grip of the acting imperial viceroy of Doma, Yasuo, they set out for the boundless plains of the Azim Steppe in search of the kingdom's rightful ruler. And commence. There be Yangtze. If we're all ready, let us depart for a reunion in Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Isari. Okay, everything I gotta do. Shut things off. And doggo! You know, I remember one point, one of my free company mates actually never got their flight back, even though they beat the main scenario. It's funny. From here, we will return north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lee and Goetsu have already gone on ahead, which should carry on as well. Yes, ma'am! At least. People in Azuri seem to be doing well. That's a relief. Ah, there you are. This is the cave. After you. Whee!
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
So the Azim Steppe is pretty much the mainland of the all-round race. Like every one of them. I give you the Asian step, Galleon, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, the Domans rarely ventured this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Unfortunately, these who frequent reunion are more welcome than most. Come, it's not much further. You know, from World of Warcraft perspective, and like Burning Crusade, this kind of reminds me of the Orcs' homeland in Draenor. It has that vibe to it. Welcome to the reunion, my friends. Here we will begin our search for Lord Heen. When last I spoke with Lord Heen, he said he would spend much time in these markets. I hope we will find him here today, but alas. Hey, you're Yuri. I've been eating ass. There are an awful lot of Zala here, aren't there? Oh, I'm assuming you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of Zala since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and they do not constitute a nation. There is a hierarchy of sorts to determine through ritual combat. Mortal combat! Damn. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, at least. Why indeed. Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zala wars, who will fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands are not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zala found ways to survive. It is true, but it may have sterner stuff than most Imperials, crown strict or citizen. Thanks for taking me time to explain. It sounds like I got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We were meant to be looking for Heen. People from my May tribes gather at me again to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our queries separately. Yeah, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Yeah, sure, I get the menial task. This is why I am the Lord of the Fetch title. Buzz! Fresh buzz! Your choice of land with Dozo, guaranteed to satisfied. How many will you have, sir? A Doman? Unless our Daxgar is keeping her yurt. He's not here. More fool her if she took a Doman for a husband. But enough of Domans. Let's pick up booze instead. You're not coming to Azim Steppe and not sample this traditional delicacies. What for she has come hither at this time? Freshly slaughtered every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A Doman? Poor meat they make, Domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of some a few days ago. Oh, fresh meat. Ah! Roasted fish with pumpkin, exotic foreign delicacy, cooked to perfection, beloved without the step. Come. You seek Domans? Then you come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little flavor of those from the south. Now, if you're guru you were looking for, on the other hand, I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. What the flock? I have brought you a new brush, my beloved, so smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again? You're seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know whom you speak. He comes and goes with Mole Girl. Mole? Though I could not describe her, I only know she's a mole because I heard them talking as they pass. But the chat emo would say mole. Gee, I wonder why I know this. Yes, I am Mole. Mole! Winning this arena. May I help you? Sailor Moon? Oh, I see. You're looking for Ian. In that case... Takes an arrow to my head. How urgent is this business be to leave our conversation unfinished? I can say, will you buy it? There's one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay a high price. Sucks to be you. It is a bargain which you should be grateful. If you lack the coins, then the fault is your own. You will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the kansai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. I don't care about your gods. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to the pass-through reunion, and we will each feel freely treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. Understand. Thank you for this kindness. I'm sorry, but we must speak of him later. I cannot leave a reunion without the Kensai. This is cute. My head pat that. Head pat. You want to help me? Is that it? I have a title! I don't know what to say. Thank you, Galleon. Thank you. The lumber ones must fall under the plains to the west of the region. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough for whisper room. Return when you have finished. Good luck. You see this? Title. Height. Oh. Height. Oh. Height. Right there. No, not there. Not there either. That's your shit. There. Title. There. And I am looking at my dog's butt. Gee, would be a shame we have a forest fire. Oops. Welcome back, guy. Have you brought the whisper root? Well, it's a little singed. Just saying. Best is he who shows kindness to strangers, where the fortune does he ever ride. I have a title. What does quantity suffice? It shall. The Kensei is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udon rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Have you come a day earlier or later, I had none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west. Worship me. Thus I am the Lord of the Fetch. Hey. She has a voice act.
How goes the search? Any luck?
Oh, yeah, I do have voice acting. Buzzing?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master.
Lord of Fetch, thank you.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Oh my. He's got Super Saiyan.
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying Ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
I have blue eyes.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
So each of the race in the now step is very interesting. Like she said, those two guys are one of the strongest, well, one of the top strongest fighters in their clans. The Quiet One, which, like she said, they're more neutral and they don't speak because they're part of their beliefs. And I think if they speak, I can't remember if they get exiled or they get killed for speaking out loud for their race. or for their tribe. They're pretty much sign language, straight up sign language faction. There's one that actually believes in reincarnation, straight up like, oh yeah, he's really good at the bow. He must be this so-and-so legendary warrior. He must be a reincarnation of him, or whatever. You know, they're interesting. And you got the one faction that is freaking bloodthirsty as fuck. Like she said, there's like 50 different tribes out there, and under one step. It's ridiculous. Long ago, my grandmother had received a vision from the gods. Oh yeah, the moles are kind of spiritual. It's really interesting with their tribe. Having received a vision from the gods, bade me to go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, their death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he may repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me if I can see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. He forms a few of the markets in the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. A long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends. Let's go and greet our Lord and Master. Hurrah, motherfucker! I can't tell this guy's probably good gaming it, but that's just me. And not that hard to grab. Yoink!
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Gosetsu, and,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giri, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe, and should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Count Trudeau, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for many deeds and service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one could dang to call that, has been caught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we'll have the victory as well. But you're a practical man, I can tell. Decline to trust in words when actions speak louder. Sure, I can relate. Stars in the dark. So you have turned over the Nardum, the great battle for supremacy of the steep. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in Nardum. But a lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Would they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of this step. We're not without options, given that Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the gods' wishes, her people shall participate in becoming Nardum. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to the Mole, Olo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. That's a really big window. I'm not gonna play too late tonight. I think I'm playing on 10 to like around 10 o'clock or something. I'll save up my energy for tomorrow at work. My friends, I give you the Mole, Allah. The captain of the triad, 10 million, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Why does it look like a name? I don't know. Okay. Just seems out of place having a mammoth all by himself. It's like, At last, the traveler comes. Yeah, she's kind of questionable as she might be touched with Highland's blessing.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hian. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Maul. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Maul is fruitless. Hian, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory, others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Foreshadowing, by the way. Just saying, that was a foreshadowing quote. Thank you all for coming and offering to fight with us in the Nardam. Though I still feel our chances grim, I'm grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors in the Mall, there is a trial you must overcome. Before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. We must do an 80 montage fight scene. Or training. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will join us through the far reaches of the steppes to confront a terrible foe, as did the warriors Bardom in days of yore. 3 days he battled with a demon ere he returned to his peoples. So it is written, so must it be. Many who follow in his first footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Wait, what? You're all gonna die. Have your last meal! Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Those warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. I've been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast might be in order. At least we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it'll take some time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I will ensure that the others will be glad of your assistance. Will you go and speak with Darby, at least? As for you three, you can help with me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decree that we lure Gulu to slaughter with entrails. Maybe you can be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance? I understand, but your daily meals? I say, your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep in the steep. Give over the entrails, Serena. We'll bring a bounty on meat. We're making sausage. Old style. Well, I got the Kindle fire. Hey, Frank, do the job. Why am I always on fire? Well, I ain't my dog. Word of advice. Aquarius wants to avoid the zealot and their settlements, but it's fun on flowing waters. I thought it occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Galleon? I have 6 bags of entrails, in which we may lure our Golo. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns to the greater portion shall be declared a winner. What say you? Yeah, so we'll stand as a witness. Let the game begin. I think there's like multiple. I don't know if it's predetermined though. Maybe that's predetermined. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Because I think he does say something different if you actually beat him. Hoofprints and wagon tracks are on Mr. Earth. Perhaps there's go lurking nearby. Appears to be isolated far from a solid settlement. There might be a many go nearby. Oh, I'm gonna make a lot of game out of this. This area appears to be isolated far from us. Oh, there might be a little. God, I can't wait to play Summoner expansion. Oh, you used all your bait? In that case, let's see the fruits of your labor. Whew, seems that at the very least you're the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Galagulu, which I think I just loaded the same amount. That you have, my lord. As for Galliard, 6 goes to he slay 2. Seems he met your match, my lord. Of all the possible outcomes, this has been the most amusing. Perhaps the most auspicious, though I would have preferred to win the day. I shall settle with the whimsy and the comedy. Well, since I slayed first, I think I won. With that, our game is concluded. Let's return them all forward, and let's have go and present our meat to the Serena. Yeah, technically, I slayed them all first, and I got equal, so yeah. Maybe you're unfamiliar with the traditional Zalek cuisine. Let's not parents deceive you. It's quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Dude got wrecked. I got Tyrannosaurus Rex. You return, yeah. How was your hunt? Bitch, please! We won. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I should endeavor not to disappoint with my cooking. It'll be a little while before the meal's ready. If you at least wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Darby. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would he regret making his acquaintance. He is for light and respected by all. You should find him in the other year, taking stock of our supplies. And why the hell is Leith not getting shit done? You're slacking. Sloppy. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Leith. I bet her help would help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it would be a good experience for them. For you two, perhaps, seek them to the south, across the bridge, and burn everything to the ground. Burn! Whee! Oh, Gallion, you're here to help too? Great, so I suppose Dobby told you the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dry before they burn it. Of course, you can understand that we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you never mind getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get our 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the show while you're at it. Gather dung. Yeah. Great, I'll play Monster Hunter again. How do you do? How shitty of a job am I doing? don't know. Maybe I think I will probably finish the dungeon or 10 o'clock. It's one of those two options for me. Well, have you found your share yet? It stinks. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the show while you're at it. No. Jeez, Liz, look how much time we have. Well, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gather a lot, but looks like we'll have to admit defeat. There will be happy we found enough. We all look like shit. Shit. Not just Derby, but now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. I was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mold moves from place to place. The gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why is it hard? It's better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder now. From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zala. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Whisperers are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hein talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep. I don't understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But he will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. Now, I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. Maybe the things, too. More than that is history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that comes before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and our fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to him and to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. It's something precious to you and others share, and that no one can take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Derby is waiting. Derby, derby, doo. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Whoa! Oh my! Let's get it on! Not gonna lie, like blondes. Just saying. Check a wow. Welcome back, Gallion. Do you speak with Toby? No. Well, then you forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal's almost ready. We should summon hand and go get you. Did you wash your hands? I think it's the talking time.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hian and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
They're drunk.
Ha! Ha! Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Oh, you need not doubt my conviction. I have but one goal, to which I am wholly devoted. Join us next time, and you shall see for yourself.
Damn it. Well, my friends, I, from a full vim and vigor, I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than we undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the moment? Trial before the trial. That is, Serena. If you would tell us of the trial we must undertake, that we might participate in the outcome. Yes. As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steep, one must follow the steps of the legendary warrior Barnum. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walking for many miles until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Barnum's Meadow. There, at the altar you must pray. The altar lies deep within the raiding grounds of the Knoll. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then your trial will be complete. Simple enough. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to the Barnum's Meadow? You must journey far to the west, beyond Chakazaw, where lie the bones of the great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins that sail on, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it and you'll become the Barnum's Meadow. Sounds to me like a big trial, just get to the trial. More than you know. On the even and not, many strive to improve their fortune, some were abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. They ever mindful of their surroundings, leave be taken as well. What great expressions you wear, while not so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like the fallen railroad to a mere way of passage. We shall proceed with due caution, yes, but let us not worry over much. We will overcome this trial and the next until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? Whither you, my friends? To the west. Barnum's Meadow! Oh, wait, Han. Oh, dear. I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your all will be hardened to their call. Nice. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Han and Gugetsu. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hin or Gogetsu though. We should hurry. Unfortunately, I might have to queue him as healer. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about the tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Good, they want my autograph. Gotta show that. I got a book. Oh, their ass. Oh, there we are. As you can see, they left us little choice. Together you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes, a few less warriors to face another. Sailing on is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Standing watch. Right, this must be the pass that leads to Barnes Metal. They said no foreigners have overcome this route, but well, there is first time for everything, no? And the footsteps of Barham and Brave. Nothing left but to begin then. To complete the trial, we must each pass through Barnes Metal and tame a Yule. How precisely we are to do this, I'm not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have an owl to win! How about you? Easy. So, this is a dungeon that actually your gear from Heaven's War is now starting to be taxed. Because the mobs start hitting you like a truck if you're tanking. This is where you start actually like, hey, I need to start getting some new gear. And I'm not kidding you. This guy's maxed out, so... Why am I getting hit? Too much. He is pulling way too much. He pulled way too much. And not to mention, he didn't use any mitigation. Two packs was fine, but those three mobs at the end, they do a tank buster. And yeah, that was way too much fucking damage. Not his gear sucks, it's just he way overpowered. Now watch, these things are gonna rip and watch how bad. Hey, look at the friggin' red mage got. Really? It's like my shield just doesn't mean shit. Mitigate, dude. Mitigate. Jeez. Gotta mitigate faster than that. Oh yeah, I don't want my fury gauge yet. Oh, you're dead. Buddy, you're lucky I actually do things. Oh, why the hell did he just took all that? This tank, like seriously. Jesus Christ. Like I said, tanking in this instance, some reason their damage is just ridiculous. It's like you would think you were getting hit by a special attack, you know? I'm getting some lag, that ain't good. What the hell? I don't know why it's going on. I even tried Lustrite. I'm like, why is my Lustrite not activating? This part is not that hard. I don't know why. What's going on here? Not to mention, he's doing a lot of freaking damage for a reason. Am I even, okay, my levels is not that horrible. Over geared. He took a hit in the face on that one. So you admit to it, it's like, dude, why are we getting slapped? Whoa, hi! What the? Okay! That was weird. Usually he'll like, oh yeah, we're engaging the thing. No, it just boom! I must be lagging because something's not right here. Technically, you just spin around, that's about it. Just go in your one spot and just spin around. almost nearly flawless. No one didn't get trapped. Okay, I'm loading. Indiana Jones much. $4,000 hit point shield doesn't mean shit. That's like 1.5 auto attacks from these mobs. I'm not kidding you. There we go. Now we got a better shield. See, look. 3 auto hits worth of that shit, and he's already lost a shield. Freaking ridiculous. I'm lagging again. Wow. My birthday song. Oh. I'm like, why is this thing not dying? Lag. I don't know what's going on lately. I don't know if the servers are effing up lately, or am I actually lagging now? Actually. Wow, that was weird. lagging bad in the game. What's going on? I'm looking at the monster. There we go. Why me? Go away. Dude, this boss is getting melted. What is going on? I don't mind our DPS being great, but this boss is getting melted. I never seen him melted that fast. Bye-bye. Dude! No cons, but not surprise. I guess we wiped twice. And that second one, I think that was lag. I'm like, hello? Of course, the first wipe, well, tank went a little overboard. I should have known you were the first to make it through. I'm assuming you had no trouble. Good, good. I managed it somehow, as you may have guessed. Looks like Hina and Gogetsu is still in there, though nothing for it but to wait then. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to Lee, so I'm just gonna end it here, because like I said, I finished the dungeon. Alright, I still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose I'll have to give him a try, like she said. Actually, let me get back to the mole village and then we'll end it there. Look there! Up there, look! Wow, I just had dyslexia for a second. I think that means we won him over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's it then. We're official warriors of the steep. children as him. You don't think they... No, of course not. Yeah, go, that's what how aim a minute now. I suppose we're going to chat a little lot of weight. Oh, so the other day I said to Alice, I said... Her boobs look better. Sorry, our party sucked. For some reason I had a healer and I didn't know how to fucking heal.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my reckoning, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
Then blow your whistle. Crap baskets.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
Oh my.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Ken is so cocky. Why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrena and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept Johan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Invitation, Marco, we're just being held hostage. Fuck.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Like Serena said, to the strongest factions.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
I am not amused.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You were the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you.
Ooh, Eddie.
When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute.
Tribute? You steal man's souls!
Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few, though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve, one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again.
Edgy as fuck!
You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna hand this in. So you're the first to step forward. Bold or reckless. I see why Dako favors you. The now approaches, and the owner will regain supreme once more, such is the will of Father Azum. Hi! Yeah, only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. I am so edgy! Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the risk. Until next episode! So, yeah, okay. I'm calling it because I don't know what's going on. I had a little lag. That was bad. I'm just curious what the replay is going to be on my end. And we're like... Or, hey, why is my picture going weird? I can't tell. Yeah, see, like, I'm sending 0 now. That's not good. When you stop sending, that's not a good sign. There it goes, I got sending none, but I'm receiving. This is bad. That was a slight delay. I don't know, maybe it's because the guy... I don't know. I can't tell. So I'm just gonna end it there. I'll see you in the next episode when my shit stops